We are going to move on to our amazing speaker. The next speaker we have, he's actually on the call right now, so he's one of the first people to join. So I am really excited to introduce him. I like people that are very punctual. Yes. So um, Mr. Emmanuel, he is a blockchain advocate and a community um, manager at Block Build. He is a seasoned digital media expert who is passionate about the adoption of blockchain technology to provide solutions to key issues in society. He believes that the core of adoption lies in promoting blockchain education and community growth. He has contributed to blockchain education initiatives, including hosting events and engaging global players in the ecosystem. Please, I want to see those emojis popping up on the screen as we make welcome Emmanuel Amogo. Please, I want to see a round of applause. Please, let me just see. Thank you guys so much. Hi, Emmanuel. Hi, Emmanuel. Welcome to the call. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, thank. Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Thank you for
Okay,
joining
sorry,
us.
I had a network issue. I was locked out. I was trying to get back on the call.
So, thank you for joining us. You can. Are you presenting with your slide?
Yeah, I will present you my slide.
Okay, thank you. You can go
All
on
right.
right now.
All right, thank you very much. I'll just go ahead with this. Okay, all right. So once again, good morning, everyone. Good day, everyone. It's good to be here, and yeah, I'm glad for the opportunity to speak on this very critical topic. And I will be speaking on the power of the community. I've seen that the rest of our speakers have spoken quite well on key issues regarding the blockchain technology and adoption and making opportunities for developers and people talents in the blockchain space to scale up and build on their innovation. I would just extend much and speak on the power of the community. Okay, so let's talk about the adoption rate. So according to Emogo State of Web 3.0, report says that Africa's crypto market grew by over 1,200% between 2020 and 2021. Okay, and then the leading countries in the adoption in that massive growth has been Kenya, Nigeria, of course, South Africa, and Tanzania, ranking in the top 20 for the crypto adoption. So why am I bringing this up is because in the last 5 years, we've seen a massive surge in adoption of the blockchain technology, such a way that it has gotten to the awareness of the government, and people are beginning to buy into the idea of the blockchain. And I wouldn't say, though it's fronted by crypto, but blockchain is not only about crypto. So crypto, I keep saying this, wherever I have opportunity to speak, I emphasize on the fact that blockchain is not just about crypto. So there are other things that we can leverage the blockchain technology for, and crypto is just one aspect of a blockchain technology. So looking at these numbers, you would see that the adoption has been quite going on well. And this trend also makes the adoption of blockchain by African countries to be the fastest in the world. So, according to this report, the adoption in Africa has been more rapid than any other part of the continent that we have. And so advancements within the blockchain sector has particularly been in the DeFi, NFTs, GameFi, and we see a lot of the Gen Zs, the younger folks in blockchain. You see them; they want to play games. We have play to earn. We have a lot of those tokenized platforms for people to earn on the blockchain technology, and then we have other sort of interest around different use cases that we would be looking into today. And yeah, I spoke about that the government have, when something is good, you can't have a light, you can't lit a light and then hide it under the bushels. Okay, so I think that's the case with the blockchain technology. Like in Nigeria, the boom had gotten to, I mean, the guys in the ecosystem have been building events, everything, hosting hackathons, like what the Women in Blockchain is doing right now, hosting, providing job opportunities for the workforce, the teaming youth, and then creating like massive opportunities for people to leverage. So it's gotten to the minds of the government, and then we for Nigeria, this is an extraction code from something code from the need stars blockchain strategy. So we were like, okay, how do we bring blockchain on board? How do we look at the processes? How do we create a blockchain operational infrastructure for implementation? So this is NIDA's blockchain strategy. And if you look at these pillars, you would see that um, the community and content form part of the pillar. So if you look at number 7 and 8, you would see digital society and emerging technology. So when we say emerging technologies, we're talking of the blockchain, IoTs, AI as we are having now. So, and one of the things we are projecting for the future is the convergence of these emerging technologies, and we see blockchain as to play a very key role in the emerging tech convergence. And so we also see indigenous content promotion and adoption. So now when you look at the community is driven by content, community is driven by skills, community is driven by collaboration. So then under the initiatives you would see the blockchain digital literacy and awareness. So how do you drive awareness? How do you drive literacy? It's within the community. So there is really much we can do with community. So that is why ourselves in Block Build Africa, we decided to institute an angle of blockchain education. We decided to amplify the voice for awareness. We decided to do much for adoption. So now let's go into the power of community proper. So the bulk of innovation activities today are community driven, like I had said ab initio. So communities facilitate the knowledge sharing, allowing members to stay informed about the latest developments, trends, and best practices in blockchain industry. So communities are playing pivotal role in driving adoption. Okay, so you cannot just come up with something and then a technology that does not carry people along, that is not people driven, that is not people oriented, it's likely to not fulfill its purpose, no matter how good and robust it is. So now we are in a situation. So we had this Web3 event that was last month. So we're like, okay, so it's not just about building products and then putting it out there in the market. You need to build and consider the real life use cases. And how do you know the real life use cases that your product will be providing? It's from feedbacks from the community. So you get feedback from the communities. It doesn't have to be too techy. So how do you break blockchain down to a layman? How do you break blockchain down to the understanding of someone who is not so techy? Because at the end of the day, just like the internet, everyone will get to use it. So we've come to it, though as of now, not everybody can still use the internet, but we can boast of a huge number of persons that are leveraging the internet to browse, to do a lot of stuff. Same thing with the blockchain technology. We can only achieve this if we can break things down to particles, to understandable terms, and leaving out much of the jargons for people to understand. So Block Build Africa is a foremost media platform that is dedicated to supporting Africa's flourishing blockchain ecosystem. So we are doing this by amplifying the voice for blockchain education and the blockchain technology and in every system and structure in Africa. So yeah, that is our mail. You can reach out to us, and we are glad to do this with Women in Blockchain. So yeah, so I spoke about the real life use cases of the blockchain technology. So when I say real life use cases, it's basically about building blockchain solutions. So even in this hackathon you're doing now, so it's all about building solutions that are relatable to the people that actually need this technology. So you don't create a product that would just go to the market and would not meet the needs of people. So how do you know that you are creating your products to meet some the needs of people in the ecosystem? So now I just had to highlight some of the problems that people are keen on finding solutions for, and key of that will be in the area of cryptocurrency, which we know. So we have secure transactions, crypto DeFi, and then we have financial inclusion. Yeah, there are a couple of blockchain fintechs that have been run on the blockchain platform that are coming on board to help with financial inclusion. Okay, so I mean, financial inclusion is something that is really, really rampant these days, especially with the fintech technology. So we want to bring people on board and make people transact seamlessly. Okay, give them a platform where they can be able to make their transactions across borders without much hacks and glitches. And then the next one would be transparent supply chain. So yes, this is what the blockchain has been known to offer, supply chain management. So how can you create a product that would give us solutions for to manage our supply chain, to ensure that okay, people who are into business, people who are into manufacturing and production can be able to track their goods and services at from one point to another point seamlessly without any issues. And yeah, this would be a good angle of solution from the blockchain. And then we're looking at immutable identity records. Yes, if you're looking in Africa, we're still having the problem with digital identity. And then this is what we expected, that we've talked about it. I mean, it's been kind of overflogged that the blockchain can actually help us to finally put to rest the debate about digital identity. If you go to Europe or America, you see that it's very easy to track people with their social security number. But in Africa, let's say Nigeria, for example, you need to get the name, you need to get the voters card like we have, and then we're still having issues every day. You are still being told to go and update this, and then like different ways of identifying. What if we had a unique way of really identifying people digitally, and then it's built on the blockchain technology, and then it's immutable, so we can always verify who is who, and then you can always have a seamless identification for yourself whenever you are applying for anything, or you just want to be a citizen that is abiding by whatever the government is doing. So these are one of the solutions. And then we have community fundraising. Yeah, it makes it very easy to raise funds from blockchain, and I mean this has been done, crowdfunding. Then data ownership and privacy. Yeah, data ownership and privacy, and this is what has been promised via the Web3 for the fact that Web3 gives you the ownership of your data. Okay, you are at your disposal. You're able to manage your data online. You're able to manage your privacy, and then you are also able to know, okay, which information can I let out. I mean, that different ways we do these things, and that is what the Web3 is bringing. So do you have a solution to the problem of data ownership and privacy? And then I think that would fit in well in this aspect. So, and then communities, global collaboration. I mean, if you see blockchain, when it comes to blockchain, we've seen a lot of investors come on board to invest in blockchain, especially in the Web3, and then that brings a lot of collaborations globally. Something that it's not just about Africa. So we are having to work beyond boundaries. We're having to collaborate, to co-create, and then be work together. And the last thing I would be saying about communities is leveraging the communities. It will be in three categories. Okay, for the talent, the blockchain, the talent skill set we have in the blockchain technology, the product owners and the organization. So under the talent, so you would see that for communities that built can be leveraged by these different categories of persons. Okay, for the talents, okay, members often benefit from resources, tools, and tutorials, which will enhance accessibility and helping them to overcome the challenges or barriers in the blockchain journey. So most of the times you see when you hop onto a new industry, it could be very hard to scale through all by yourself. So how do you scale through it? By joining a community. So you join a community, you participate in whatever they are doing, you get to ask questions, you try to maybe keep eyes on leveraging opportunities that come up, like what the WIBAHACK 2023, we had to also share it with our community, share it with people. So if you're not in a community, it's most likely that you'll be missing out on some of the juicy opportunities that come up from the ecosystem. So I mean, it's very important that you join the community. You could get access to funding, you could get access to or be a part of hackathons, you could learn from people who have gone ahead of you in the ecosystem. Could be in forms of tutorials or master classes that you could leverage, or AMA sessions that communities do have. So for as a talent or someone who is skilled in blockchain, you're a developer, or you're just a content creator, or you do any other thing in blockchain space, I think it's very good to be part of the community. And then for product owners, an advantage for product launch, yes. So for before you launch your product, you have your community firsthand, or a partnering community with you. You can bring that product there. So innovators have opportunities to showcase their projects. You get to receive feedback. Okay, oh, we're having issues when you test your, it's safer to test your launch within your community. So there you're getting first-hand feedback on what is not working, what is working well, or what needs to be included. So I mean, that's what community does for you. And then you also gain visibility within your community and beyond. So this exposure can lead to collaborations, partnerships, and ideas to scale with. So imagine when you have that insight from within your community before you go to the larger ecosystem, you see that you are better prepared to tackle the larger feedbacks that would have come. Because I mean, it could be very what would I call it? It could be very draining to get like feedbacks that the product that you just launched is not doing well, and people are complaining about maybe some features or the interface, or some functionalities are not delivering the way they are supposed to be. As a product marketer or the product manager, this could really be a lot. It could be telling on your mental health too. So I mean, it's good to always launch within the community. That's why we advise people to be part of communities too. And then for organizations, so through discussions and interactions, community members gain valuable market insight, enabling them to take informed decisions and stay ahead in the rapidly evolving blockchain ecosystem. So, I mean, saying all of this, we can see that we need communities to really thrive whatever we are building in the blockchain. And you can't do much, you wouldn't go far without leveraging the power of communities. So I'm calling on everyone here to be a part of the community. It's not bad if you are in more than one community. The main thing is to network strategically, network and form collaborations. Okay, build along with people. You can go fast alone, but you might not go far. But when you have people who you have shared your vision with, you are able to go far, and you're able to do more, and you're able to build a sustainable product. Okay, and yeah, I shout out again to the Women in Blockchain team for organizing this very one. It's really commendable. So to wrap this up, we at Blockbuild Africa, we are open to keep on partnering with people who are looking to build for for the ecosystem. So please don't neglect communities. If you have opportunities, push them through communities, and then spread the word wide, spread your tentacles. And I believe, even though for this month, it's been a very critical month for blockchain, especially for people in crypto. So for you to be in a community, it's easier to bear the burdens of the sad stories. Okay, you have people that support you. You have a backbone. You have a supporting system when this kind of issues happen. So please, let's keep on sharing the word that blockchain is not just about crypto, because when stuff's happen in crypto, you see people are crying. They say, I hate the blockchain technology. So imagine if you were in a community, you are able to know how to invest your crypto, how to use resources to equip yourself, not to make some investment mistakes while investing your money.